All right, so this is our this is our graph this is our equation. We're going to graph number 1 from our worksheet. Our y-intercept is 34, and our slope is negative. So that tells us that 34 is going to be our highest y value, because our points then are just going to go down because our slope is negative, so our points are going to, or our y values are going to go down. So we know that our highest point has to be 34. If we count all the lines going up and down, there are only 20 lines. So we have to switch switch the interval each line is worth. If we do each line worth 2, that means our highest would be 40. And since our slope is negative, that means everything would be going down, so we'd fit everything into our graph. So we got 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, that's going to be 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. And let's put a dot there for our y-intercept. Now we're going to label our axes. From our problem, it says that our dependent variable, or y variable, was the water level. So we'll label this water level, and it's measured in feet. Our x-axis is going to be time, and it's measured in days. And we can just do the time, or the days, by ones. That's not really affected by our units here, or our intervals. Now when we graph our slope is negative 0.5, or negative 1/2. Which in normal terms, we go down 1, and to the right, we go down 1, and to the right 2. So the top tells us down 1, and the 2 tells us to the right 1. Now if we go down 1 on our graph, that's not the same as going down 1, because each line, or our interval, is worth 2. So if we go down 1 on our graph, that really means on our graph, it means we're going down 2. And so if we're going down 2, well, we have to figure out what we're going to have to go to the right. So we're doubling our numerator, which means we double the denominator. So if we're really going down 2, that means we have to go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, even though our slope is 1/2, we have to go down 1 to the right 4, because when we go down 1, that's really representing going down 2. So we're going down 2 to the right 4. Even though our slope is 1/2, we're going down 2 to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the right. Down to the right. Down to the right. Oh, that should be right there. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So this would be our graph for number 1. Again, even though we're used to going down 1, right 2, we cannot do that in our case, because going down 1 is really going down 2. And if we go down 2, that means we have to go to the right 4. Here's our second one, and this time our y-intercept is 40. And our slope is positive, which means from this graph, since it's only the first quadrant, 40 is going to be the lowest value, and our y values are only going to go up. So again, even if we go up by 2's, this would be our 40, we still wouldn't be able to graph it because our slope is positive, so our values would only be going up. So we got to think of something higher than 2. We could have each line being worth 4. We could have each line being worth 5 or even 10. So let's do 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Let's see, this would be 40. So we'll label our y-axis or y-intercept here at 40. And in this one, our dependent or y variable is our cost. So we got our cost, and that's in money, and our x-axis is going to be number of movies. And we can, again, just label our x-axis, not really affected. We can label our x-axis by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, our slope is 1. So again, if we go up 1, we're not really going up 1, we're going up 5. So our slope is 1 over 1. So if we go up 1, it's really going up 5 in our problem because each line is worth 5 units. So if we go up 1, that's really going up 5, which means we're going to have to go to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go up 1 to the right 5. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be our graph. In class, we did each unit being worth 10. So each line being worth 10. So if we went up 1 in class, if we went up 1, that's really going up 10, which means then we'd have to go to the right 10. If you did each line worth 4, if you went up 1, that's really going up 4, you'd have to go to the right then 4, based off of our slope. Number 3, our equation is y equals 5x plus 3. This one, we're all good to go. We can have each line be worth 1. Our y-axis is going to be cost again. And our x-axis is going to be time. And this time it's in hours. And each line is worth 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And same with our x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oops. And then we got 20. So our y-intercept here is 3. So 1, 2, 3. And our slope is 5. So this time, if we go up 1, we are going up 1. So we can just go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the right, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the right, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the right, 1. And there's our graph.